So, for this chapter, we are talking about unit circle and radian measure. So, what is a radian measure? A radian is a unit to measure angles. So, for example, if we have this and we have an angle which is a theta. If this is a part of a circle, then this will be called a radius. So, your radius, let's say your radius have 1 centimeter. The other radius will be 1 centimeter as well, because in a circle, all radius will have the same length. So what if the arc length is also 1 centimeter? You can see that the arc length and the radius will have the same length. In that case, and in this situation, your theta, which is your angle, will be equal to 1 radian. So 1 radian, we can also write it as 1 with a small c on top, or we can just write it as 1. As you have learned before, angles can also be measured in degrees. So how are degrees and radian related? So degrees is, for example, if we have a straight line, this will be 180 degrees. And if we have a circle, this will be 360 degrees. So in radian, it will be 180 degrees will be equivalent to 1 pi radian. So what about 360 degrees? This will be equivalent to 2 pi radian, because if this is doubled, the pi radian will be doubled as well. So there is a way to easily do this. So for example, if we have degrees over here, so and we have radian over here. Okay, so from here, how do we convert a value that is in degrees to radian? We need to times it by pi over 180. What do I mean by that? For example, if I have 45 degrees, how do I convert this into radian? I need to take the value of the degree and times by pi over 180, and from there we have to simplify. So once simplified, this will be pi over 4 radian. If you want to write a c on top, that's okay. If you don't want to, that's fine as well. So from degree to radian, we need to times 180. What about from radian to degrees? What should we do? If you times pi over 180 to get from degrees to radian, to reverse it, you need to times 180 over pi. So how do we do that? So for example, if I want to convert pi over 4 into degrees, I need to, from radian to degrees, I need to times 180 over pi. And what do I get? 180 divided by 4, I will get 45 degrees. So you can see that they are the same. Okay, so let us do some practice on how to convert from degrees to radian. For example, 60 degrees. How do you convert to radian? As we said just now, if this is 60 degrees, to convert to radian, you have to times pi over 180. So what do we get? 60 times pi over 180, you can simplify this to become 1 and 3. So it's pi over 3 radian. And if we want to convert something from radian to degree, we can, for example, questions like 5 pi over 6 radian. How do we convert this to degree? Just now, in order to convert from degree to radian, we times by pi over 180. In order to convert it back, we need to times 180 over pi. So what do we get? You need to simplify this. You can simplify this one, top and bottom. So you have 150 degrees. So this is about radian measure. I hope that you understand this.